Hey, I'm really late, so if we could step on it, that'd be great.
Sure thing, brah.
Actually, can you drop me off at the Chuck E. Cheese loading dock? I have to pick something up.
I thought you said
Actually, scratch Chuck E. Cheese and swing by Chatsworth.
Chatsworth. Ah, the land of dreams. And very specific career choices. What did you say you did for a living?
Hey, you know what? Let's swing by Jack in the Box.
Dude.
Right?
Hi, welcome to Jack in the Box. May I take your order?
Yeah, I just need it back by 5 because it starts to lose its shape after a few hours, and then it gets completely useless. Oh, hello world! Welcome to EYEdentified, the only talk show where I get paid in exposure. My guests get paid in disappointment, and my producers get paid to tell me what I can't say. Spoiler alert, I ignore them every time. My guest today is Illumi. He's the chief DJ, and I thought that meant he's a Native American DJ and was coming to pump the jams, but my producer yelled at me, so I guess that's wrong. So let's find out what it really means. Welcome. I'd love for you to tell me what that means, Illumi, because clearly I'm confused.
So my day-to-day tasks is spreading the words of what we've been building at Ika and the incredible things that are happening in Sui.
Hear ye! Hear ye!
And showing a future that is very much going to change the way everyone interacts in Web3.
Amazing. Give me some background on you.
Yeah, sure. So I have been in Web3 for a long time, playing around with Bitcoin back in 2012. I spent a lot of my early careers in the London startup scene. I did a degree in anthropology and economics.
Check out the big brain on bread!
And I moved to London and ultimately fell into the place I'd love the most, and that was Web3. And I work at Ika, where we're bringing interoperability to everyone.
Say what?
What is interoperability? It is the ability for people to interact across all of their chains from one source. So for us, it's to enable people on Sui to be able to interact with everything in Web3, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, without ever having to leave Sui.
Impressive.
I'm blown away! You're blown?
All right, so why Sui? And what's got you over here so passionately talking about the blockchain like it's the next best thing since sliced bread? Which, by the way, speaking of sliced bread, I tried to slice a loaf of bread myself one time, and you know what? It's really hard.
One, so I can just struggle to get the name wrong every time I say it. But from the team's point of view, Sui's done really incredible things in the way they've approached building out a chain. And we are a fork of Sui. So we take some incredible things they've done around broadcasting and their mysticity consensus mechanism, and we've applied that to some of our really smart cryptography to make it even better.
How about that?
So for us, we appreciate the very incredible, brilliant minds that have been building Sui.
Nerds.
And we also see very strong alignment with the community. I've been in the space for a really long time, and the thing I've come to appreciate the most is just how alive everyone is, how welcoming, how friendly, how approachable they are. There aren't these gatekeepers, there aren't these barriers to entry
None shall pass.
that you see in a lot of ecosystems. And, ideologically, we very much align with what Sui's been putting out there and want to help contribute to that.
We're going to take a little break and hear from our sponsor. Wait, we have sponsors? We'll be right back.
This is the purest product available on supermarket shelves. I'm the cook, and I don't dye my cooked product with food coloring. It's true blue, the real deal. A higher purity means a higher quality and a higher price point. We have 40 million pounds of product. Are you ready to try some? ISOs, cooked to perfection.
Welcome back to the show. From your perspective, Illumi, what does the sweet ecosystem really mean to you? And talk about it like you're talking to an idiot. All right, who wrote that cue card? Sorry, go ahead.
When we say ecosystem, the first thing that comes to mind are like the people that are bringing it to life, right? Those are your builders, those are your projects, those are your participants, and then there's like the incredible people at Sui Foundation, Miston Labs. And so, the exciting thing in this space is that you're working with the best tech, You're working with the hungriest, most innovative, most passionate builders, and you're supported by a very human and very conscious foundation.
A dream team.
And so the ecosystem is the most important part of all of this. If you've ever been on other chains, you find that it's lacking in one of those fronts. Either you don't get the support, or there isn't actually a community where the tech's not just good. But on Sui, they've kind of hit everything. You've got the people, you've got the support, you've got the community, and you've got really incredible builders.
Yeah, I think we're all going to start printing and wearing Sui t-shirts at this point. But I've saved the most important question for last. What's the deal with the squid?
So we used to be called D-Wallet. And then coming over to Sui, wanted to really play on the Japanese culture in Sui. And we were thinking about what are the right type of sea critters that could represent what we're doing, right? And so we bring multiple chains together. And we were thinking, okay, what's a good visualization of that? And you got a squid with all its tentacles being able to reach out and grab everything. And then you got the head of the squid, and that's kind of Sui, and the tentacles are all reaching out to other chains. But also, like in terms of memetics and marketing, you can do a lot with tentacles that you can't do with a brand like D-Wallet. So for me, I get to go.
I can imagine you can do a lot of things with tentacles. We're going to take a break for a minute so we can see what's cooking in the toaster. Smells like burnt toast.
What? Oh, hey, I'm just resting my eye. You know, a power nap. I was dreaming that the entire universe was the metaverse, and that I was a pixel inside an NFT, inside another NFT, and we were hanging off the chain in a Roblox server. Oh, I'm awake. We were taking a call. Yeah, let's do it. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Toastopher, what happens when I screenshot an NFT?
Oh, my dude, I get it. I love those Bieber bears too, but I just didn't have the cash for plunking. Quality! But listen, what happens is this. The same as if you took a picture of the Mona Lisa with your iPhone or your Android. Congrats, bro, you own a worthless JPEG. And you probably won't ever look at it again. Just truthing. Or Snap. That's our host's name, Truth. Oh, I just got it. Hey, thanks for calling. Let's wake up with some psychedelic jams.
Welcome back. It's time for the wild card question. Here we go. I'm going to ask you this, and I don't want you to think too much about it. Most like all these questions, just first thing that comes to your mind. All right, you can only eat one food for the rest of your life. Don't ask me why. I'm not a doctor. What food do you pick?
Chicken Alfredo.
I'm hungry. Okay, now we're going to go on to a speed round. This first one's called No Thinky, Just Answers. I'm going to give you two choices. Here we go. Rain or snow?
Snow.
Ocean or lake?
Ocean.
Breakfast or skip breakfast? And I don't mean me.
Skip breakfast.
No hair or way too much hair?
Way too much hair.
Okay, now we're going to go on to a speed round. All right, and we're going to play Would You Rather. Here we go. Have a fork for a nose. Weird. Or a spoon for an ear.
Spoon for an ear.
Yeah, me too. Okay. All right. Never stop laughing or never stop singing.
Never stop laughing.
Ha ha ha. Okay. Me too. All right. Spin like a top or bounce like a ball.
Bounce like a ball.
Eat only blue foods. Blue foods? What's blue? Eat only blue foods or drink only fizzy drinks.
Drink only fizzy drinks.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's making me thirsty right now. Okay. Have sticky hands or feet that squeak.
Have sticky hands.
Really? I would have gone with feet. I like people to know I'm coming.
He's coming.
Here he comes. He's coming.
All right. Well, I got to tell you, this was fantastic. I learned so much about you and what you guys offer and how you guys are bringing all of these different blocks together, these chains.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us today, and we'll talk to you soon. Prepare to have your eyes glitched out by our identified portraits. Meet the stunning Illumi, a masterpiece that showcases John Doe's penchant for uncanny likeness. And in a world where do not touch signs don't mean a thing, you'll want to put your digital fingerprints all over this one.
Welcome to Moments of Truth.
I wonder if clouds ever look down on us and say, that one looks like a marshmallow. It's time for I Wonder Wheel of Fortune. Our magic wheel spins and delivers the answer to a question I will reveal once it's landed. Okay, here we go. And the answer is kidney. Kidney. And the question is, what should I sell to get money for Bitcoin? That's our show for today. Thanks for joining us here on Identified with Skip Truth. I'm your host, once again, Skip Truth. And remember, kids, if you bury it deep enough, nobody will ever find where you stashed it.